Good evening, Madam YUHANIS. I am pleased to present our group's numbers on Johnson & Johnson operation in Switzerland. Our presentation focuses on how J&J uses Switzerland as a global strategic hub and how they manage their complex international shipping system. Before we begin, I would like to introduce my team members. First, we have KUGEN, SITI ZULAIKHA, YAMUNA, TEJASHWARY, SHARMILA, myself, FATIN BATRISIA. Now, I will pass the floor to my colleague YAMUNA to begin the introduction.
Hello everyone, my name is YAMUNA MUNUSAMY. Today I would like to introduce the Johnson & Johnson company. Johnson & Johnson, it also known as J&J, is a USA multinational healthcare company founded in 1886. It is one of the world's largest healthcare manufacturers, operating in more than 60 countries with products sold in over 175 countries worldwide. The company focuses on innovation, research and development, and providing high-quality healthcare solutions to improve global health and well-being. Although its global headquarters is in New Jersey, USA, Johnson & Johnson has established operation in Switzerland, which serves as a key hub the European markets. Switzerland supports important functions such as regulatory compliance, supply chain management, distribution, marketing, and sales, allowing the company to meet both European and local requirements. The next one is the product and service offered by Johnson & Johnson in Switzerland. First is consumer healthcare. Johnson & Johnson provide everyday health products used by millions of people. These products support hygiene, wellness, baby care, allergic relief, wound care, and pain relief, helping consumers maintain their daily health. Secondly is pharmaceuticals. Johnson & Johnson develop medicine for serious and widespread diseases. The company focused strongly on research and development to improve patient health outcomes while meeting Switzerland regulatory standards. Lastly is medical device and diagnostics. This segment offers advanced medical equipment used by healthcare professionals in areas such as surgery, orthopedics, cardiovascular care, and diabetes management.
Hello everyone, my name is SHARMILA, daughter of LOGANATHAN. My metric number is A25B4500. I am going to explain about the 2.0 MNC activities and strategies to enter the host country. I am going to explain about the introduction of company activities. Johnson & Johnson, also known as JJ, considers Switzerland one of its most important European centers. This is because Switzerland offers a strong scientific environment, a highly skilled workforce, a reliable regulatory system, and excellent logistic infrastructure. These advantages allow JJ to operate efficiently in pharmaceuticals, vaccines, consumer health, medical devices, and regional business management. As a result, Switzerland plays a key role in JJ's European and global business model. I am going to talk about the first point of pharmaceuticals and the second point of vaccines. JJ has a strong pharmaceutical presence in Switzerland through its Janssen division. Janssen develops, tests and markets prescription medicines in major therapeutic areas such as oncology, immunology, infectious disease, neuroscience, cardiovascular and pulmonary disease. And also, Switzerland's advanced clinical research environment enables JJ to conduct clinical trials and collaborate with local hospitals, universities and scientists. This partnership helping to develop medicines that are used worldwide. In addition, Switzerland plays an important role in vaccine research. JJ works with Swiss academic institutions on immunology and preclinical vaccine development. A key example is the Janssen COVID-19 vaccine, which was approved by the Swiss Medic, highlighted Switzerland's strong regulatory credibility and scientific standards. Furthermore, I am going to explain about the third point is consumer health and the fourth point is medical devices. Consumer health is a significant part of JJ's activities in Switzerland. The company offers a wide range of trusted products, including over-the-counter medicines, personal care, skin care and baby care products. Well-known brands such as Neutrogena, Johnson Baby, Aveeno, Listerine and Nicorette are widely available in Swiss pharmacies and retail outlets. JJ also adapts its packaging, labeling and safety information to meet strict Swiss regulatory and consumer requirements. In medical devices, Switzerland serves as an important market and operational base. JJ supplies hospitals and clinics with orthopedic implants, cardiovascular devices, surgical instruments, diagnostic tools, and minimally invasive surgical systems. The company supports healthcare professionals through training, education, and technical assistance while ensuring compliance with Swiss Medic and EU medical device regulations. I am going to talk about the fifth point is quality compliance and the sixth point is corporate social responsibility. Quality and regulatory compliance are core priorities for Johnson & Johnson in Switzerland. The company follows good manufacturing practices and applies strict quality assurance systems across production and distribution activities. Regular monitoring and audits ensure that all products meet Swiss Medic and international regulatory standards for safety, effectiveness and reliability. In terms of corporate social responsibility, JJ supports health education programs, patient support initiatives and environmental sustainability efforts. The company promotes ethical supply chain practices and environmental protection by reducing waste and improving energy efficiency. Employees in Switzerland also participate actively in volunteer and community programs. Moreover, I am going to talk about the distribution supply chain and regional headquarters. Switzerland serves as a major distribution and supply chain hub for JJ due to its Central European location and advanced logistics infrastructure. From Switzerland, JJ coordinates the distribution of pharmaceuticals and medical devices across Europe and exports to regions such as the Middle East and Africa. Switzerland also hosts JJ regional headquarters which manage marketing strategy, supply chain coordination, regulatory affairs, financial services and corporate governance. This centralization strengthens operational efficiency and strategic control across Europe.
Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting on Johnson & Johnson strategy and market entry into Switzerland. Now I am going to present about the integration responsiveness framework Johnson & Johnson's follow-up transitional strategy in Switzerland. The strategy allows the company to balance global integration with local responsiveness while encouraging knowledge sharing across its international operations. Johnson & Johnson is highly globally integrated. The company standardizes many of the manufacturing process for pharmaceuticals and medical devices, applies uniform global quality and safety standards, and coordinates research activities at the international level. As a result, products manufactured or distributed in Switzerland with consistent global safety and performance standards. Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting on Johnson & Johnson strategy and market entry into Switzerland. Now I am going to present about the integration responsiveness framework Johnson & Johnson's follow-up transitional strategy in Switzerland. The strategy allows the company to balance global integration with local responsiveness while encouraging knowledge sharing across its international operations. Johnson & Johnson is highly globally integrated. The company standardized many of the manufacturing process for pharmaceuticals and medical devices, applies uniform global quality and safety standards. At the same time, Johnson & Johnson is also highly locally responsive. Switzerland has a strict and highly regulated healthcare system with unique clinical and regulatory requirements. To meet this expectation, the company adopts product labeling, testing procedures, clinical trials process, and distribution practices to comply with Swiss Medic and European Union regulations. These local adoptions allow Johnson & Johnson to remain competitive while fully compliant in the Swiss market. Another important element of the translation strategy is across-borders knowledge sharing. Switzerland's strong economic institution and advanced biotechnology sector provides Johnson & Johnson with valuable significant knowledge that can be applied globally. At the same time, Swiss operations benefit from Johnson & Johnson global expertise, best practices, and innovation capabilities. This two-way flow of the knowledge support continuous innovations and operational efficiency. Overall, the transitional strategy enabled Johnson & Johnson to achieve global consistency while responding efficiently to local regulatory and market conditions, which is essential in a developed market like Switzerland. Moving on to market entry, Johnson & Johnson entered Switzerland mainly through foreign direct investment or FDI. Instead of relying on exports or third-party distributors, the company established its own production facilities and operations in the country. FDI was the most appropriate entry mode because Johnson & Johnson operates in highly regulated industries such as pharmaceuticals and medical devices. Direct investments allowed the company to maintain full control over manufacturing standards, research activities, and regulatory compliance, ensuring consistent global quality. In addition, Johnson & Johnson strengthened in the present through research and development partnership with Swiss universities, hospitals, and research institutions. Switzerland's strong biotechnology environment supports collaborative research, clinical trials, and early-stage innovations, contributing to the company global product pipeline. The company also expanded through acquisitions and partnership with local biotechnology firms, gaining access to specialized expertise, advanced technologies, and skilled research. This enhanced innovation and strengthened Johnson & Johnson's competitive positions in Switzerland. Moving on to market entry, Johnson & Johnson entered Switzerland mainly through foreign direct investment or FDI. Instead of relying on exports or furthermore, Johnson & Johnson established local office and operation centers, allowing better coordination of European activities and closer monitor of quality and safety standards. Switzerland's central location and strong logistic infrastructure also supported efficient distribution and supply chain operations across European and nearby regions. Finally, strict attention was given to the regulatory compliance by meeting Swiss Medic and European Union standards. Johnson & Johnson ensures the highest level of the safety and legal compliance, building long-term trust with the stakeholders. In conclusion, Johnson & Johnson's success in Switzerland is driven by a strong transition strategy combined with effective market entry through foreign direct investment. By balancing global integration with local responsiveness and promoting knowledge sharing, the company has built sustainable and competitive presence in Switzerland that supports its wider European and global objectives. Thank you.
My name is KUGEN matrix number A25B4526. I'm going to present about the problem statement faced by the company Johnson & Johnson in other countries. First of all, tight and complicated regulatory obligations across many regulated product types and also hundreds of jurisdictions, enforced by multiple powerful authorities such as FDA, EMA, and also national agencies. Continuous, which is not just approved once and can be done easily. Next is delays and bottlenecks in customs. Customs rules and documents requirements are very complex and continually evolving. Even minor errors or classification issues can halt clearance. Inspections and high workloads at the port creates unpredictability. Next is inefficient logistics infrastructure. It relies on a globally diverse logistic network spanning regions varying infrastructure quality. Technology integration and real-time visibility gaps can compound infrastructure challenges. Lastly, fluctuating supply chain environment operates a global supply chain across many countries, makes it sensitive to disruption in any region, faces frequent changes in regulations and compliance requirements across different markets, experience variation in raw material availability due to supplier issues or geopolitical factors. Now I'm going to talk about the logistics solutions taken by the Johnson and Johnson's company. First, integrated global supply chain. Johnson and Johnson operates a well-coordinated global supply chain that connects manufacturing plants, distribution centers, and markets to ensure smooth product flow worldwide. Advanced demand forecasting. The company uses data analytics and forecasting tools to accurately predict demand, reduce stockouts, and avoid overproduction. Next is strategic warehousing and distribution centers. Johnson and Johnson maintains regional distribution hubs to shorten delivery times, reduce transportation costs, and also improve the service levels. Finally, strong 3PL partnerships. 3PL is known as third-party logistics. Collaborate with third-party logistics providers, freight forwarders, and carriers helps enhance flexibility and efficiency in transportation and also distributions. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is SITI ZULKIFLI. My metric number is S25A0767. I will explain the international logistic activities of Johnson and Johnson in Switzerland. Johnson and Johnson manage its global supply chain through advanced warehousing and inventory management system. In Switzerland, they operate multiple modern warehouses equipped with temperature control, storage, which is very important for biologics and injectable pharmaceutical products. This facility uses automated system that supports batch tracking, product serialization, and expiry monitoring to ensure high quality and patient safety. In addition, Johnson and Johnson maintains buffer inventory or safety stock to ensure global supply continuity, especially during disruptions. In terms of digitalization and Industry 4.0, Johnson and Johnson use SAP system to manage about 90% of its global operations. Automatic warehouse management system enable real-time tracking and predictive demand planning. They also use platforms such as the J&G Customer Connect Switzerland portal to improve customer interaction, while data integration is supported through Databricks and Oracle Function Cloud's ERP for finance, supply chain, and human resources management. Johnson and Johnson also collaborates with third-party logistic providers or 3PLs. These partners handle warehousing, inventory management, order fulfilling, and regional distributions. TPL service support cold chain logistics for temperature-sensitive products and ensure efficient last mile delivery. This allows Johnson and Johnson to focus more on manufacturing, quality assurance, and innovations. Lastly, for freight forwarding and transportation, Johnson and Johnson use forwarders for air, sea, and land transport. And freight is used for time-critical pharmaceutical products, while ocean freight is preferred to reduce carbon emissions and support sustainability goals. Road and rail transport are mainly used for intra-Europe distribution. Overall, Johnson & Johnson international logistic activities in Switzerland are highly efficient, technology-driven, and focused on quality, reliability, and sustainability. That's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, for this part, Switzerland plays a strategic role in Johnson and Johnson International Logistics. With multiple operating sites, Switzerland functions as a key export hub, supporting both European and global supply chains. High-value pharmaceutical products and medical devices are distributed efficiently to more than 100 countries worldwide. In addition, specialized logistics centers such as Seychelles and Sucres help coordinate sector-specific operations, especially for medtech products across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. So, this shows how Switzerland strengthens Johnson and Johnson's global logistic performance through efficient distribution and strong regional coordination. That's all from me. Thank you.
To conclude our presentation, it is clear that Switzerland is much more than just a market for Johnson & Johnson. It is their global strategic hub. By using a transnational strategy, J&J is able to stay powerful worldwide while still being flexible enough to follow local Swiss rules and meet patient needs there. They established this strong position by buying local companies, which gave them instant access to world-class science and technology. However, moving healthcare products across border isn't easy. J&J faces three big challenges, which are strict rules and laws, slow custom delays at the border, and the cold chains, the difficult job of keeping medicine at the perfect temperature so they stay safe. To solve these problems, J&J made smart changes. They now use digital tracking to see their shipments in real time and have built high-tech warehouses to protect their product. These solutions have made their shipping faster and more reliable. In short, Switzerland is the key to J&J global success and their mission to improve human health. That's all from me. Thank you for listening. In short, Switzerland is the key to J&J's global success and their goal to improve health for everyone. That brings me to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your time and for listening so carefully. In short, Switzerland is the key to J&J's global success and their goal to improve health for everyone. That brings me to the end of our presentation.